Welcome back. In business news this morning, Walmart's online sales are on the rise.
Yeah, the company is trying hard to compete with Amazon. In the past 3 months, Walmart's online sales rose 60%. The retailer is expanding its online grocery ordering to more stores. It's also added automated kiosks for customers to pick up orders in person.
The unemployment rate continues to fall. The Labor Department says weekly unemployment applications fell by 12,000 last week. The number of people collecting jobless benefits has fallen by 9% in the past year. 9 years into recovery from the Great Recession, the job market is solid. Employers are holding on to workers as they expect business to continue improving.
And JetBlue said fumes from nail polish remover, they were responsible for 2 crew members becoming ill on a flight from Boston to Charleston. This marks the 3rd time in a week that employees or passengers have reported becoming sick from odors on JetBlue flights. The airline says it has now installed carbon air filters to reduce odors on planes. Time now, 6 o'clock. The news continues.
Now on WISN 12 News.
10 sailors are missing after another U.S. Navy ship collided with a shipping vessel. More on the efforts to find the crew.
And it is finally here. The eclipse is just a few hours away, and we're giving away 200 free safety glasses for you this morning.
And I'm Sheldon Dutez live in the newsroom with everything that you need to know if you want to post pictures of the eclipse online and how you can get in on all the social media interaction.
Sounds fun, Sheldon. Thank you. And the biggest question of the day, will clouds cooperate and let us get a clear look at the eclipse? Now, we have full team coverage of this once-in-a-lifetime event. Chief Meteorologist Mark Baden live for us in St. Louis in the path of totality, and meteorologist Sally Severson standing by in the Weather Center with that all-important forecast.
Sheldon Dutez in the newsroom with more on local eclipse events. We'll get to all of them shortly, but first, Mr. Tim Elliott live in Greenfield. We don't have Tim, but he's out there. He's busy handing out these glasses. We've been talking about Tim handing out 200 pair.
Yes.
But first, let's head on over to meteorologist Sally Severson.
How's it looking, Sal?
You know, iffy, but not without hope. I would like nothing better than big blue high pressure to be over the Midwest, including South and St. Louis and Carbondale. And we'll talk with Mark coming up in just a moment live. But it is very challenging to predict a cloud cover in a 2-minute window over a specific area. And we do have low pressure, warm front and cool front for later today and for tonight. And between the two, blooming some cloudiness in. Now, in spite of that, our models are advertising breaks and holes in the overcast late morning and into the afternoon. So taking a look this morning, stray shower possible west. We're keeping an eye on showers and storms across Iowa. We will get cloudier this morning. Minimal storm chances this afternoon. As we reach into the low 80s, it'll be warm and humid. So getting a look at the time frame, the eclipse begins for us at 11:53 a.m., so a little before noon. Breaks in the clouds. Now, it will get darker right around 1:18 as temperatures will fall back just a little bit as well. And the eclipse is over this afternoon at around 2:40. Again, warm and humid for today, mostly dry. Better chances for rain and storms in store for us tonight. Now, Chief Meteorologist Mark Baden, he is live in St. Louis this morning, spent the night with his mom and dad last night.
Yes.
He joins us now with more on today's eclipse.
Mark, mom and dad didn't upcharge you for that hotel room stay there?
Oh, they're thinking about charging the station. I didn't tell you. There's like all of a sudden we're VRBO. It was $500 last night.
Wow.
You know what? They could charge that because the hotel rooms were all booked around here. We're talking about hotels that normally are about $100 a night. We're going for like $600 a night. So you know what? We do what we got to do. Got to make some money. It's beautiful. Sun just starting to come up here. Right behind me, you can see the beautiful arch. It is a nice morning. We have clear skies here, and things are looking pretty good. St. Louis southward. We're going to make our way not from St. Louis. Not that it's going to be bad here. It's about 99.9% totality. But I need more than 99.9%. We got to make our way down to Carbondale, Illinois. The reason we're going to go there is because it's expected to have 2 minutes and 41 seconds of totality. That's one of the best places in the entire country. Now, you can't go on an eclipse without getting yourself a moon pie. And here's how it's going to play out today. So as it goes on, our timing here is pretty close to Milwaukee. So starting late in the morning and then into the early afternoon, the moon will start taking a bite right out of the sun. Sorry for chewing with my mouth full, talking with a mouth full. But it's going to be a beautiful day down here. I'm hopeful in Milwaukee that the clouds will somehow thin a little bit before this happens. Now, here's the thing. If it doesn't happen this year, 7 more years away, 2024, we'll do it again.
Okay.
There you go. So he followed up the corona with the moon pie.
Can't beat it.
No.
He made me want, and it started with Eclipse gum too. I love it. Oh, I want a moon pie now.
Sounds good.
Doesn't it? Well, Tim Elliott now. He's live in Greenfield with an opportunity for anyone who is not able to get their hands on some glasses.
Yes. Good morning, Tim.
Hey, good morning. My, oh my, what a response. Look at this line of cars right here at 84th and Layton in Greenfield. We are backing up traffic here at this Steinhoffel's Furniture Superstore. We have Creative Services Director Scott Hutchcroft. He is handing out the glasses right now as we speak. And you know what? I think I might do this live right here. Scott, mind if I butt in?
Sure.
You are live on TV this morning. Tell me what your plans are for the solar eclipse.
I'm going to watch it with my granddaughter.
And you have your free glasses.
I have my free glasses. Thank you.
Safety first, right?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you so much for coming out. Let's try somebody else too in line. Come on down. We're bringing them down here. Good morning, ma'am. Here's your free pair.
Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Pat.
Pat, tell me what your plans are for this afternoon.
I'm not sure yet. There's different things that I was actually thinking of going to the zoo, seeing what the animals.
Not a bad idea.
So.
And safety first, right? You got your glasses.
Yeah, so thank you so much.
You're welcome, Pat. Thanks for coming by.
Okay,
Enjoy yourself.
Okay, bye.
All right, we do have a lot of pairs left, but as you can tell, things are moving quite nicely, and it is a long line here at 84th and Layton in Greenfield. So if you want to get your pair, I'd say we probably have about 75, 100 pair left, but they are going fast. So come on down once again to 84th and Layton. These babies are free. You will need them to see the solar eclipse this afternoon. Reporting live from 84th and Layton, Andy and Melinda, let's send it back to you.
You know, Christmas is a few months away. Santa Elliott here.
Thanks, Santa.
Yeah.
I know, right?
They're such a hot commodity, though, because you can't find these babies anywhere.
No, but there are several ways to watch this. Even if you don't have them, you could go on our website for ideas. But boy, they came in droves.
I love them. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
All right, so we've been telling you about it for weeks now, but we're going to say it one more time because it bears repeating. Don't look in the sun without these, basically.
Yes.
Because it's going to hurt your eyes.
Yes. If you haven't gotten the eclipse glasses yet, can't make it to our giveaway, there are still some DIY options. You can use a colander, point it towards the sun, then look at the shadows it creates on the ground to watch the eclipse as it passes over those tiny holes. You can also build your own viewing box. Our own meteorologist Lindsay Slater explains this one.
One method is called the box method. You need a box, you need some aluminum foil, you need a push pin, and you also need a piece of white paper. And what you do is you cut a hole in the box, which I've done right here, and you take this aluminum foil and you tape it inside the box like this. Then you're going to take your push pin, you poke a hole right in that thing. And then once you're done, you are able to take your box, view it toward the sun, and you should be able to see the sun's reflection in this paper.
Oh.
Very cool. That's not Boba Fett. That's still Lindsay. Another option, using a welding helmet. Just make sure its lens is a number 14 or higher. Anything less can still damage your eyes.
And whether you're hoping to see the eclipse through the clouds here in southeast Wisconsin or hopping in the car to head south today, there's a lot you need to know. So let's get to Sheldon Dutez live for us in the newsroom now with some resources that can help. Everyone's talking about this, Sheldon.
They sure are. It's the talk of the town, the talk of the country, actually. And Melinda, our team has been busy here in the newsroom posting everything that you need to know about the solar eclipse. If you head to our website, WISN.com, we've got a special section here with all types of story links about how you can get in on the eclipse and what you need to know. And one of those items is a list showing some of the viewing parties that are happening around town today, including at UW-Milwaukee's planetarium. Now, they are expecting hundreds or even thousands of people to show up today. A UWM astrophysicist told 12 News a total solar eclipse is something all of us should be excited and care about.
Well, the way I think of it is it connects us to the cosmos, right? We get to see again the bigger picture, not just our daily lives.
And UWM's viewing party runs from 11 to 3 outside of the planetarium, and there are also other viewing parties around town, including one at the Public Museum.
Very nice. We've got all those details posted online. But Sheldon, are there backup plans for any of these parties just in case it does get too cloudy to see the eclipse?
Yeah, a lot of folks are hoping that the clouds stay away so that we could at least see some of that partial eclipse in our area. Good news is that some of these watch parties that are happening will be streaming live coverage from other parts of the country as the eclipse passes through that zone.
All right, fingers crossed we're able to see it this afternoon, Sheldon. Thank you, live for us in the newsroom.
Okay, this should go without saying. If you're driving this afternoon, don't look at the sun. The DOT is warning that this eclipse could be one of the biggest driving distractions of all time. Matt Salemi now live in News Chopper 12 from the skies with more on this very important tip. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Andy, depending on where you are when the eclipse happens, it's going to be darkening the sky, meaning drivers are going to have to adjust. So your headlights might be necessary. Some states are limiting lane closures. Others plan to have extra police on duty. And obviously, don't wear your eclipse glasses while driving. Well, they're good for checking out the sun. You won't be able to see the road at all. And don't try to watch the eclipse or view the eclipse while you're driving either. And don't park on the freeways. Back to you.
Lots of good advice out there for our travelers, Matt. Thank you very much. And a reminder, if you have not gotten your pair of eclipse safety glasses, we are giving them away this morning. Just stop by the parking lot of Steinhoffel's on 84th and Layton and Greenfield. We want to make sure as many families as possible get one, so this giveaway is limited to one set. That's just one pair of glasses per vehicle and family.
And that's all you need. Well, ABC News will air a special report during the height of the eclipse, so look for the network's live coverage beginning at noontime. That's all right here, only on WISN 12. Also happening tonight, the White House is planning to announce a new policy on Afghanistan. The president is scheduled to address the nation about a path forward on the issue from Fort Myers in Virginia. Trump says that in a tweet, the decision came after meetings with military leaders at Camp David over the weekend. Rescue crews in Singapore are searching for 10 U.S. sailors missing after a collision involving a Navy destroyer. The USS John S. McCain collided with an oil tanker in Southeast Asia Sunday morning. Authorities say the ship's hull is significantly damaged. Parts of the ship flooded after the collision, and 4 people are in the hospital recovering from their injuries. This is the second collision involving a Navy ship in the past 2 months.
Right now, the comedy world is mourning 2 giants in the industry, Dick Gregory and Jerry Lewis, passing away over the weekend.
This morning, we're taking a look back at the major impact they both had on the entertainment industry.
And it's a huge day for Milwaukee's Skyline, the new Northwestern Mutual Tower opening for business today. Hillary Mintz will be live from the skyscraper in just a bit.
It's